What's up, my dudes? I'm Lego Gun Builds, and here I have something new for you guys today. So, this are the parts for set 9442, the Lego Ninjago Jay's Stormfighter set from 2012, so 8 years ago. This was my first Lego Ninjago set, and it brings back a whole lot of memories. I watched that show from the very beginning when I was a kid, and I still watch it just for nostalgia. But this thing hasn't been built in years, and I got all the parts right here, and I got the instruction manual. So I'm going to do a time lapse of me building it, and then we're going to do a comparison between the 2012 version and the 2019 version, which I have right here. So I'm going to go into this time lapse, and then we'll get into the comparison. So for this comparison, we'll be treating this like a set review almost. So I got the information right here. So for the 2012 Stormfighter, the set number is 9442. It has 242 pieces. It was originally $25 and it had ages 7 to 14. The 2019 version is set number 70668. It contains 490 pieces. The price is $40 and the ages are 9 and up. So we're just going to be going through the normal categories: design, playability, minifigures, price, and my personal opinion. So starting with design, I'm just going to take a look at both of these. We'll remove all the minifigs, take a look at those in just a minute, and we'll take a look at both of these builds. So with the 2012 version, I just think it's appropriate to say that this is simple, and that's not a bad thing. That you don't need to make it really complicated like this one to get a good product out of it. I mean, just look at the size comparison. It's not that much smaller. I mean, the level of detail, yes, it's lacking in some areas, but I think it's just a nice set. It doesn't really matter how much greebling and extra small pieces you include in there. You can still get a good product with just fewer pieces. I think Lego needs to take example from some of their older sets like that. So anyway, just starting in the front, got a slope. Got a few of these, which I'm pretty sure the set promotes that you take them off and give them to Jay as weapons. Not sure why exactly, they just do. Remove that canopy piece. There's just a white lever and a little, I guess, suggestion of a seat. And then there's just Jay sitting in there. Pretty simple. Got some stickers right there. Really nice, actually. Just with that lightning detail right there. Just got some of these big wing plates right here. Pretty simple usage of them, but pretty effective. And here, I love this action feature here. There's just this yellow arrow on the sticker, which you just do that, and then you can fold out the wings. Which, that's one thing I don't like about a lot of action features in modern Lego sets, is that they have these such weird colors to them. And here, all you need is a sticker with an arrow on it. And yes, there is green and red right there, but it kind of matches the lights right there, you can see. So yeah, there's that. I like the wings splayed out. It looks really cool. And while it's like this, it looks a little bit thin, but I think that's fine. I mean, it looks pretty wide at the same time when you get it like that. And then on the sides here, you just got some wings with some pretty cool stickers, might I say. Yeah, that's all there is to that. And then back here in the back, there's this wheel, which is just an engine basically, and I like that. Like I said, simple but effective. It works nicely, and there's some white detailing in this set, which is fine. I think the white and blue work pretty well together, but to get the wings back into position, you just fold them and close like so. So that's the 2012 version. And then for the 2019 version, you got this really nice slope right here with a sticker on it, and one of these pieces, I'm not sure why they used that there. Same canopy piece, open that up. There's a better seat right there for Jay. A flight yoke, just using a claw piece, couple controls, nothing too crazy, but still really nice. Got that lightning detail there, that's cool. Same on the other side. Got these flaps right here that you can move. Just some cool pieces right here. Blue Nexo shields, those are really nice. Now here for the action feature, you got stickers indicating what to do there, and that's what I was talking about, that red in there. If you can see that in that Technic assembly, that like you can't see it from most angles, which is nice, but just here, you know, you can see it, and it just bothers me a little bit, but it's not that bad in this one. So you just take this Technic assembly and you push it forward, and it does a lot better job of splaying the wings. And I like this piece in comparison to the other one. Just it looks more aggressive, and I feel like it goes with the design better. And I feel like this is a nice piece choice because it doesn't leave the central area so thin, but I don't know. You got a little reference to the lights back there with the green and red, like the old one. The wings on this one are much bigger. They got some nice angles and detailing here. Got more of the Nexo shields, black bar pieces. You got the spinner crowns from the old spinners, little jet print there. Lots of nice golden pieces on both of these sets. And then here you got the little winglets like before, but new stickers with the lightning symbol. Same on the other side. Pretty cool stuff there. And then we turn it around. The engine is there. I actually kind of like the other engine better with the tire, but that's just me. And you actually have this really cool... They used this rope piece. On the other one, they used a rubber band to get the wings to splay out, but they used a rope piece for this. Well, one on each side. So I just think that's an interesting choice. It works well, definitely. But another thing is that this one, unlike the older one, let's just fold these. You can't use it while the wings are splayed out, but you just got some spring-loaded shooters. Pretty simple, but pretty nice there. So yeah, that's the 2019 version compared with the 2012 version in design and playability. So for minifigures in the 2012 version, we have Jay in his ZX suit. So pretty classic old stuff there, but it was still a nice suit for the time. I mean, got basic prints there, but still a nice minifigure. Didn't come with the shoulder armor, but that's because it wouldn't fit in the jet. And then here on the right, we have, I believe his name was Snappa, and he has one of these really cool curved sword pieces. That was, I believe that was new at the time, and he has some nice prints on him. Neither of these have an alternate face. There's Jay's full face, but neither of them have an alternate face. And, you know, that wasn't really much of a thing back in 2012. That was still pretty new, but today it's pretty commonplace. And then there we have Snappa's back and some pretty minimal printing, but I think it all works well. And you got this nice piece right here on Snappa. So I think this was overall just a good minifigure selection. So in the newer version, we have Jay, Nia, so it came with an extra ninja, Pythor, a new version of Pythor, and back here we have Lasha. So the new ninja minifigures, we got the legacy versions of Jay and Nia, and they both have really nice prints with those golden dragon highlights. You can see them shine in the light there. They continue around the back, really nice, and they both have two faces, so there are those faces, and there are those faces. So pretty nice stuff. Varied expressions on these two, and I like that you did get another ninja in this set. other than just Jay. But then again, the older one was $25. What are you going to do? You're not going to include a lot of minifigures in there, but nice minifigure selection here. And then on the villain side of things, you got Pythor, interesting choice for the set, and Lasha. So they basically just switched out Snappa for Lasha, and this remastered version of him, I don't really like him that much, but he's still a good minifigure, don't get me wrong. Uses the exact same mold here for the head. Hasn't changed, not even the prints, but no alternate expression there. There's the back printing, but pretty simple figure. Pretty good. I like the older version better, but still a good figure. And then for Pythor, his remastered version, but I just love it so much more than the older one. Let's just I love the headpiece. It's just great. And then we can take off that. You can look at his torso print. There's just so much detail that went in this figure back then and now, and I just love this figure. Great inclusion in this set. So minifigures are good. Real quick, I forgot to mention that each set comes with a side build. So for the 2012 version, you just have this little assembly to hold the Fangpire staff with a few torches, some venom down there. So that's pretty nice, pretty simple, but it works well because that was the collectible for Season 1. And then here you have just a little build for nice snake pieces there, the Nunchucks of Lightning, which you can give Jay to as a weapon. So we're talking about price as always. So these sets, $25 when it came out in 2012 for 242 pieces. Pretty fair deal. 2 minifigures, great build. That's all nice and good. And then 490 pieces, 4 minifigs for $40 in 2019. That's really nice. This is still the same price. The 2012 version, however, is about $56, which for a set that's 8 years old now in 2020 is really good. I mean, if you feel like getting this for $56, do it. I mean, it's a really nice set. I think just Lego fans in general will like it, but I would recommend just getting this one because, one, it's $16 cheaper than getting this one new, and I don't know, it's just, I have so much nostalgia for this, but this is just such a nice, it's a nicer set in general. But that's not to discredit this one. I think this is a very fine example of it doesn't have to be complicated to be good. And I think that both of these have fair prices, and that if you want to get one of them, go ahead. So for my personal opinion, it's kind of tough. Which one would I prefer? Because for the 2012 version, it's all nostalgia, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Everything about the 2019 version, virtually everything about it is better. But this is like I said before, a fine example of it doesn't have to be complicated to be good. And just for that, I like this one. Overall, which set has better quality, just overall, in all aspects? This one. I mean, just the value here is undeniable. However, this set is, in my opinion, a classic, and I don't think that it's a bad deal either. I think that just a lot of this is nostalgia for me, but for at the time, forgetting that this set exists, this is a good set just all on its own. So with that, I'm going to leave it to you guys. Comment which one you think is better. If you liked what you just saw, please hit the thumbs up. And if you want to stay up to date with future content, please subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll see you guys next time. This is Lego Gun Builds signing off.